Hi everyone, welcome back and happy Halloween if you are actually watching this on October 31st when I will be uploading it. Halloween is one of my favorite nights of the year and I really can't wait to go out and celebrate tonight on the streets of Toronto. I head over to Church Street because that's where they shut down the street for a big street party, so it's gonna be a ton of fun. But anyway, this video is my monthly haul for the month of October, and there's definitely more to talk about this month than I had last month. I feel like last month I don't even remember what I got, but I remember the video being so like pathetically short. Anyway, I have made some purchases this month. What I definitely spent my most at this month was on Shoppers Drug Mart's website. If you didn't know, Shoppers Drug Mart is a Canadian drugstore, and for the longest time they only had retail stores, but they finally have an online presence and an online marketplace where you can buy beauty stuff, and I am so happy about that because number one, they are always cheaper online than they are in store. That seems to be true across the board for every single makeup item that I have purchased on Shoppers Drug Mart online. I don't really know why that is, but I am here for it. And number two, I get to make the purchase from the comfort of my own home, and I get to use Ebates, or they're now called Rakuten. Now I realize a lot of this content sounds sponsored right now. It's not. I am just happy that Shoppers Drug Mart has an online presence and I can use Ebates to get cash back, because if you're not aware, Ebates gets you money back on all of your purchases online, and if you're not using it, you're actually losing out on money. There's no scam to it. I've made like over $800 back in I think 4 or 5 years, and it's just free money back in my account. I always have links down in the description bar below if you don't already have an account. I would highly encourage you to go get one. Anyway, all of that was a lot to say that I've been shopping at Shoppers Drug Mart online a lot recently, and I think I put 2 orders in this past month. So I'll talk about those things first. I don't tend to talk about hair care products very often because I don't find them that interesting, but I've gone through so many cans of this hairspray over the last, I guess, year that I need to mention it because people need to know about how good this stuff actually is. This is the Schwarzkopf Got to Be sub-brand, I believe, and it's the Volumaniac Bodyifying Hairspray. I've used so many tubes of this stuff for when I curl my hair, and I will continue to use it because it's the best as far as I'm concerned. It smells fantastic and it lets me have like loose curls and loose waves in my hair that will last for, I mean, I can get them to last 3 days if I want, but I shower every day and wash my hair every day. So it's not very often that I will let my hair go for 3 days without washing, but I can with this stuff, and I can't get enough of it. It's my favorite hairspray, and I bought 2 because they were on sale. I was also in need of nail polish remover, and it was also on sale. There's a lot of sales on Shoppers Drug Mart's website, which I really appreciate. So I picked up, well, there's 2 here, but there's a 3rd one in my bathroom right now, of the Quo nail polish remover. This is just the regular one. I grab it whenever it's on sale, and since I was placing an order online, I had to hit like a $50 minimum shipping to get free shipping, and I'm gonna use this up at some point, so I just kept adding bottles and bottles of nail polish remover and hairspray, clearly. Okay, there's a lot of multiple things in these orders. I don't really remember what was in each order, but I also got 3 of my precious NYX Micro Brow in taupe. This one's open because I'm already using it, and I've got 2 backups here. I love this pencil to pieces, but I do run through it kind of quickly. I would say one pencil probably lasts about a month and a half-ish, maybe 2 months. I don't really keep track, but I've ran out of all of my backups of the NYX Micro Brow. I had like 12 at one point. It was really nice, but now they're all gone. So now I have to start buying them. So unfortunately there wasn't a sale on these at the time that I picked them up, but I'd completely run out of them, so I had to grab them, and I got 3. And then I got 2 more of another thing. I was really feeling buying multiples lately. I think it's because I haven't been that interested in that many new makeup launches recently, so I've just been purchasing things that I know I will completely run through, and I know I'll run through these for sure. So this is the Physicians Formula. They have changed the name of this. This used to be called the Eye Booster. Where does it, oh, it says at the bottom. They've changed their packaging on these things. So this is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster with the brush tip, and that is the best part of this, is the fact that it is a brush tip with a pen style liquid liner. This is my favorite. I have tried so many different brands at this point, and I need to stop trying different brands because nothing compares to the Physicians Formula one. I recently got so fed up with the Too Faced one, the Better Than Sex liquid eyeliner, and I pitched it before it was even done because the brush was just splaying out at horrible angles and it wasn't that fluid anymore, and I really hadn't used it that long, so I was like, ugh, garbage, I'm done with you. And I'm currently using the Sephora collection, I think it's called the Hotline liquid liner, and it has a brush tip too, and it is good, but it's not as good as the Physicians Formula one. So I snapped up 2 of these. I do know that there is a waterproof version out right now, but I didn't get that one because it was out of stock. So clearly other people are trying that one, but I just got the regular version and I already know I love this one to pieces anyway. This video so far is a lot of backups of things. The last 2 items, however, are new-ish to me. First one up is a shower gel by Philosophy. This is the Cinnamon Buns shower gel. I mean, they call it shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath, but I only ever use this as a shower gel. Why would I don't like these multi-use products. Like, I would never use a shower gel as a shampoo. Ugh. Anyway, I have purchased this before and I did really enjoy the scent of it. I'm not gonna open it because I got a bunch of other shower gels in my closet right now. This is one of my favorite scents that Philosophy makes in their shower gels. I also really like the candy cane scent, but I have one that I'm just about to open, so I don't need another one of that. But I say that, and I don't actually think they've relaunched their candy cane scent for holidays this year, or at least I didn't see it on the website when I was looking for it. So I picked up Cinnamon Buns because I just remember loving the scent so much. It was like an intoxicatingly sickly sweet, sugary scent, which sounds disgusting. Granted, I don't usually like to smell sickly sweet, but there's something about the cinnamon that's cut into the scent that is really appealing. I mean, this basically smells like a Cinnabon. So you really can't beat that. And I would buy more of their holiday scents, but I didn't see anything that I found particularly interesting this year. They had one new one that I was like, that just sounds awful to me. And then Snow Angel, I know I've purchased that one a second time after loving it the first time, but I didn't like it the second time as much. So I just decided to get Cinnamon Buns. I don't actually know if this is a holiday scent, but I only ever seem to see it on the website or any website around this time of year, so October, November. Anyway, I love this one. Can't say enough good things about it. And the last thing I got is a NYX Pro Liner from their Off Tropic collection. I know this line was discontinued / limited edition, and most people can't get their hands on it anymore. I've had a lot of readers in the US say that they can no longer find these eyeliners, but they're still available in Canada on Shoppers Drug Mart's website, and in fact, they still have every single shade available. I have seen them go out of stock every now and then, but they seem to keep restocking them. So I don't know, you can get them here in Canada. So I have a lot of these liners already, and the shade I was kind of missing was a bright green shade. I had one that's a little bit more minty, but I didn't have a bright true green. So that's what I picked up. This one is called Bamboo, and it's a bright true green. And I wear these a lot on my waterline when I'm wearing like a complementary eye color. Like I really like to match my waterline to the rest of my eyeshadow look. So I needed a green, and that's what I picked up. And then Shoppers Drug Mart sent along some little samples. I must have chosen them at the time, although I don't really remember. I've got a Vasanti. This looks like a lip gloss to me, so I'll probably pass this on because I don't really wear lip gloss. Powers Oil Lip Gloss in the shade Super Mom. Looks like a medium mauve pink. And then there's a bunch of like Vichy Qualia Thermal something, hydration creams, and some biotherm stuff in here as well. Okay, moving away from Shoppers Drug Mart, I found quite a few interesting goodies at Winners this past month. And Winners, I think, is only in Canada, but it's the same brand as like Marshalls or TJ/TK Maxx. Like, they're all owned by the same parent company, I believe, and you always find discount products at these places. From either brands that are trying to like liquidate too much stock, or maybe limited edition or holiday collections that are no longer being sold, a lot of that stuff ends up at Winners. And sometimes it's very exciting product and sometimes it's not, but there's been so much lately from brands that I did not think would be there, like the Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection is all at Winners, like foundations, the blushes, the eyeshadow palettes, and that was something that was never available in Canada. You could only get it at Ulta. So it's been interesting to see those items there, but I have what I want from that collection. But the items that I've been finding recently have been the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. And my jaw dropped when I first saw this one sitting there, packaged all nice, not ripped open, which can be the problem at Winners. I feel like people are always opening the tubes and testing them out on their arms. Ugh. Or their lips. I've seen somebody test like a lipstick on their lips at Winners, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, this is a product somebody's gonna buy. It's not a tester. Anyway, this Stila Glitter and Glow was in pristine condition, and it's from the Little White Lies collection, which is an ivory reflecting colorful shade, because the Little White Lies collection was iridescent. It was like a white base with like a teal or a white or a blue or a pink reflect to it. And the only shade that they had was Peach Pretense, which is a shade that I don't own. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy you. So it was only $12.99, which is amazing because these things are $31 if you buy them straight from Sephora, and that is just too much money as far as I'm concerned. Also the fact that these things dry out, which is really frustrating, but you can re-liquefy them by spraying some MAC Fix Plus into them. So that's why I keep purchasing these, because I can get more life out of them when they eventually do dry up. So this Peach Pretense is a peach shifting color, but there's like little specks of green and purple in there as well. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited to have found it. I really want to get my hands on the gold color, like the yellow gold one, but I didn't see that there. So for now, I'm really happy to have this one. I freaking love the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid shadows. They are just, I think they're one of the most ingenious products that a brand has put out. And I know Stila is riding this train hard. Like, they are just constantly launching different colors in this range. But I'm okay with it because I really enjoy them. So I found that at Winners one day, and then I went back into Winners, which is dumb. I just need to stop doing that because I just keep buying makeup every time I'm there. And I happened to notice this trio pack of minis from last year's holiday collection by Stila. So this was $14.99, which is amazing because I believe the trio pack was like 30 or 35 bucks when it first launched last year. And I really appreciate the fact that these are minis in a trio set because I'm not going through a full Stila Glitter and Glow anytime soon, and I just want to have more colors, but I don't necessarily always need a full-sized tube. So this one I kind of hemmed and hawed over because the reviews on Temptalia weren't great, and the swatches looked like they could be a little bit patchy, but I tend to use these on top of other shadows at times or on the inner corner of my eye, so I decided to go ahead and get it. Clearly, because I'm holding it up to show you. And the shades in here are Sunset Fire, Follow the Sun, and Burnished Sienna, which are all shades that I don't own. I don't know if they were only made for this set, but I thought they were really pretty. Like, the colors are just beautiful. They're not necessarily colorful, but there's more of like a copper tone, an amber tone, and a little bit of a white gold there. So I'm really excited by this. And honestly, I almost didn't get it, but I was like, this is ridiculous. Like 15 bucks for 3 of them. You already know you love the formula on this thing, so just pick it up because honestly, I'm never gonna find a better price tag for these, ever. So my finds lately at Winners have been really, really good, and they've got plenty of product there all the time, it feels like. So if you're looking for discounted makeup products from brands that you know, like there's even MAC there, for example, definitely go check out Winners. Okay, and the very last items I have to haul are from an order that I placed at Sephora this month. And this was spurred on by 2 things. Number one, I wanted to get the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette because I really like these mini palettes. And I was interested in the color combination in this one, which maybe sounds a little bit funny because I'm not necessarily somebody who goes for these kind of neutral tones. But these are the kind of neutral tones that I really enjoy, and I was especially drawn in by this like burnt mustard yellow color here and this warmer, I had thought it was more of a red shade initially from photos online, but it is more of a warm red brown. And honestly, I love this palette. I think it's fantastic. I love how small it is, and I'm so impressed that 8 shades actually kept me entertained for an entire week that I was wearing this. I have already reviewed it on my channel, so I will link to that video down below in case you're interested in seeing like a full review, swatches, and 5 different eye looks. but I never got bored of this thing. And I love the compact packaging. I like the price point because I think it's around $34. I want Too Faced to put out more of these in interesting color combinations. They have done some fun ones. I really liked the peach one, but I did not like the look of like the palm trees one. I thought that one just looked super boring. This one, however, love it to pieces. So at Sephora, I have a $35 minimum free ship amount. I think it was some promo code to get that for last year. And I think this palette was $34. And I was like, that's annoying. So I had to buy something that was tiny in order to get free shipping. And the thing I decided to go with is this tiny refillable makeup system palette by Makeup Forever. I think this was $2 or $3, which is amazing considering the quality of it. It is, I believe that's tin. Oh, is it plastic? No, it's not tin, is it? That is plastic, I think. Anyway, the quality of this is quite good, and it is relatively large. I mean, I think it's actually the same size as sort of like this mini palette, which is great. And I got this because it was a good deal, but I also needed something to put my Kryolan Cosmetics stained glass eyeshadows in. And I thought this was perfect because I can, I mean, I only have 2 right now, but I do want to get more. So I thought this was great because I can stack them all in here. I'm not going to be buying like tons of shadows from them because they are so expensive. They're like $25 each, which pains me, but they're gorgeous and I will spend the money eventually. And I thought it would be nice to have them just in this tiny palette without putting them in like a huge Z palette, because then they just kind of get lost. And I feel like this kind of like just makes them special. You know, I've got this small palette that's dedicated to them. And honestly, for like $2 or $3 that this palette is, that's incredible. Because if you think of like the larger Z palettes, they're what, like $20? And while they hold a ton of eyeshadows, I don't always need something that massive. So I just thought this was great. And it's a nice little add-on for like $2 or $3. One of the items that actually spurred me on to make this purchase was actually one of Sephora's mini point perks. And I don't get to say that very often because generally the point perks in Canada are garbage. Like, they're just terrible. But they had the Ciate glitter flip in the shade Infamous for like 100 points. And I have considered buying this particular shade so many times, but I don't need more lipstick in my life. And I really don't wear the glitter flips that much that I wanted to spend the, what, $20 or $25 on a full-size tube. So when I saw the shade that I wanted in a mini format and I could spend my points on it, I was like, oh yes, I am absolutely getting this. This is more of a neutral nude color, and I can't wait to see what the glitter looks like when it shines through the nude. But I thought this was wonderful. Like, no one talks about the glitter flips anymore because they kind of had their moment, but I really like them, and I don't have a lot of opportunity to wear them because I did buy like the purple and the turquoise and the black. But this one is a little bit more like safe, I guess you could say. So I'm really excited to own this, and I didn't even have to spend any money on it. I mean, points are money that I have spent in the long run, but those points have been sitting there for like years now and I'm not spending them on anything. So I am super excited to have this mini glitter flip. Okay, and the last item that I got in this order, I don't even know if this was like a point perk or one of those promo codes that you put in and they send you a free sample, but I did also get the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I love this mascara to pieces. I love the wand, I love the formula, I like the longevity, and truly the mini will last me a good 2 or 3 months. All that being said, I no longer buy high-end mascara because I can't bring myself to spend $30 every 3 months for something that I have to pitch at the end of 3 months. There's nothing wrong with it. I love it to pieces. I just can't part with that kind of money when the drugstore makes perfectly good mascaras that I can buy for like $8 on sale. So I will only ever really get high-end mascara when it's like a point perk or a freebie or something like that. So I will stock up whenever they're like this, but yeah, I can highly recommend it because it's good. I just personally can't bring myself to spend $30 on a mascara every 3 months anymore. It's not even about not having the money. I have the money. It's just the idea of constantly spending $30 on a mascara. I just can't handle it anymore. Okay, that is it. That's my haul for the month of October. There was a lot more items in this than I was expecting, but there's a lot of backup items in there too. So Anyway, I'm happy to have those. I'm happy for the new products, and I can't wait to go put them in my makeup collection now and play with them. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.